minutes be acknowledged from the planning commission meeting. Reports, I'm going to go through these quickly. If anybody would like to add anything, please do. Financial, police, anything you'd like to add?
Yes, sir.
Road department, wage tax, real estate, zoning, code enforcement, anything? Fire report, recreation. Lauren, you'd like to give an update?
No, that's it.
All right. Manager's report, the Huntington insurance policies for 2027.
Yeah, we finalized all of our policies the other day. That includes everything, the township buildings, grounds, everything. The only other one we're looking into to add is some cyber security, like cyber insurance. They recommended travelers to us, I believe, so we're gonna probably add that. We wanted to talk to our IT company first, just to make sure. I don't want to duplicate services or duplicate things if we don't have to, and they recommended that we also participate in a program for that. So I put a copy on your desk because it's in a booklet and a binder. I put it on Supervisor Wright's desk, and you're welcome to rip through it, read it anytime, take it home, whatever. It just lists all our policies. It's kind of nice because we had a just recently we had the guy comes and appraises everything.
Industrial appraisal.
Industrial appraisal, sorry. Thank you. Industrial appraisal, so we have all of our equipment listed, our building values, and it was recently updated so we can get a new value. Our insurance premium didn't go up too much, totally, which I was shocked. But so in all, it's, we use Huntington. When I say Huntington Insurance, we use them as a broker.
Yeah.
So the broker is just going out where we don't have Huntington Insurance that covers us for everything. We have EMC, different insurance companies in there. So I left a copy anyway on your desk. So we're all good for 2026.
The industrial appraisal too, we did the full one a couple years ago. We do an annual update, so any new, like the splash pad was added after we did the industrial appraisal, so we were able to submit everything for that to have it covered. So anytime we do something new, we do an annual update for them, so they have it.
Yeah.
All right. The sign off for upgraded school zone signals for Huntington Biz.
I mentioned this a long time ago. They were working on this. They were going to upgrade the systems over at Biz and at Highland Middle School for the school zone. We did the high school, I can't remember how long, maybe 10 years ago. But we have to sign off them as a township because we have to sign off to maintain them. At first I was kind of set back a little bit about it, like man, we have to pay for all this if the light goes out, but they've always maintained their own signals. They just need the township to participate and sign off since we will be the owner. So I just kind of gave you a couple little quick drawings here. It's going back to their engineering. I believe that the school district received a grant for this, and they were trying to make this happen. So I just letting you know that I did sign off on the drawings, and for them to go ahead and proceed in the engineering so they can finalize their grants and get them put into place. I guess they're pretty old. I can't remember the last time they were updated. Chief, you probably don't remember, but you probably look at them all the time and think that they need upgrades.
Yeah, they need technology.
Yeah, we wouldn't be responsible for changing them, turning them on, turning them off, different things. It would just, we have to participate it's kind of like a traffic light, we become the owner.
Okay,
So just letting you know I signed off on that.
So that's done. Nicholas is retired.
Yeah, Nicholas is going to retire. His last day here will be June 11th. He's part of the program that we had prior to short-term disability, so we had multiple sick days back then to be able to bridge the gap between an illness and long-term disability. So he has that many days. A lot of people already bought theirs out. Moving forward, since we have short-term disability, he held on to them. So he'll work, I believe it was November 28th. So he won't work, he won't be here, but he'll be paid for his time off. So anyway, he sent us a letter, and I wanted to produce this and give it to you that he is going to be retiring. And was a really good employee for us. Did a great job. I actually hired him when he started, and he came from Midland Borough from the street department, and he's done a great job for us.
Good. Permission to advertise for open position at the street department.
Yeah, so since we, of course, are losing one man, I would ask for permission to start advertisement. We would probably start in maybe what we figured April, May. Start advertising, getting people in here, interviewing them, going through the system. So when he's done in June, it's not like we'll be crushed, but I'd like to get somebody in place with the summer road work, and also like to get somebody trained. Definitely prior to winter. I don't want to wait till November, and then try to get somebody trained to go out and learn the route in the snow and stuff like that. So I would have permission from the board to move forward with advertising.
Did Nicholas have anything special he did for the township that we would need? Like, was he the guy that ran the road grader, or always the sweeper guy? Like, is there something that we may need
He did
to
do
look
all.
at?
He did do the sweeping.
Yeah.
And we just got a new sweeper and he retired. So
Yeah.
at least we gave him one good season with it.
Yeah.
He was just. I'll just tell you, he was a great all-around laborer, and
Okay.
he did run our street sweeper every spring and in the fall. So yeah, we have other people that are cross-trained in that. It's not like we have to go find a specific person. We're just, like we always do, we're gonna look for the most well-rounded individual that we can find that can run equipment, and I will, I'm gonna make a requirement that they currently hold a CDL. Instead of me trying to fight these guys and go get their CDLs after we hire them.
Yep, that sounds good. Okay. Motion?
I'll make a motion to go ahead and advertise for the open position.
Second, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right, get that going. We talked about this before, the property maintenance code updates.
Yeah, Shannon, I had you down here because I know you weren't here last month, but I had emailed that stuff to you prior. I know that, the board wants to move forward with it. They've
So you
reviewed
just
it.
wanna revise an ordinance to accept the 2024 property maintenance code?
Correct.
Since we're back on 2000.
Yes, and if we could, I mean, and I'll leave this up to you, could we do something that moving forward as they come out with a code, I believe Donnie told me every few years, every 3 years, will we
I
just
should
have to
be able to
continue
put
to do that?
language, I should be able to put language in the ordinance that says by resolution, in the
Okay.
future, as the changes are made, that the board and the supervisors can change it.
That way we don't have to advertise every
Right.
3
Just
years
this
and
one,
have
this
have
one
it
you
every year.
will, right, and then.
Because all we're gonna
future-
do is just keep up instead of falling behind like we did.
Yeah, just keep up with every time they have a new.
Okay.
update. It is about every 3 years?
Do we, if you need that again, I can send it to you. We basically wanna keep the code, and I believe we talked about some of the things in there
I saw.
for like
that.
grass and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We would just wanna keep that where we have it. And, as much as I know it's a lot, I'd rather just have the entire code adopted
Yeah,
instead of sections of it.
yeah, okay. Got it.
Okay.
Um,
That's all I have.
Julie, welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Yes. So when did you start?
Last Monday.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Good.
just filling in a little retirement time.
Nice, good. And we won't hold against you that you went to Penn State. That's fine. Well, thank you for having me.
Missed that on the background.
Motion to pay the bills.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills for February.
All right, second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, pay the bills. Solicitor's business, anything else?
Yeah, the only thing I wanna report, and I did try to email it, but I think I'm having issues with, it's gonna be sending to you and to the chief clerk. So, there is a meeting that the county is asking for, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Drug Task Force, ESU. Apparently there's been some issues with members of the task force and the ESU that the agreements that have been signed currently all make those individuals employees of the county, correct? While they're doing those services. And then each municipality puts in so much, I think it's like $400 or something. So the question has become from the officers, what happens to our pension contribution during those hours? What happens with insurances and things of that nature? I believe, I'm not talking out of school, Hopewell has pulled out entirely. And so the county wants to rectify this. So this municipality has some officers. So they wanna have a meeting on March 31st
question brought up, one of the officers, if they're shot or killed while on an ESU call out, they're working as a temporary employee of the county, which is part-time, how does that
Yes.
affect their full-time job with
Right.
workers' comp? Then there was an argument about, or not an argument, but discussion was, if you're a police officer across the board, let's just go
Right.
back. The county was rectifying it so to make them whole
Yes,
through the municipality, and they're just gonna reimburse the municipality for wages instead of
right.
like the Attorney General's task force and the DUI task force. They're trying to get them all the same, I guess.
So the county has called their insurance company, and they've said whether they're working as an officer of the task force through the county, or they're working as an officer of their municipality, they are covered from their perspective, okay? So one of the questions that I was tasked to ask, for you to find out, Mark, is to call our insurance company and ask if they are an officer in any capacity, whether you send them out on the force or they're working here in the municipality, is there any change to our premium or how they would be covered under workers' comp? They want that answer from all the municipalities. They just thought that would be a helpful answer
Yeah.
when they all meet on the 31st. But are you able to attend?
Yes, and I can, the FOP met with Eric Stolmer, and they did contact most of the insurance companies, and they said,
There's no
it doesn't
need.
affect it
Right.
because if you go to Patterson and back them up on the
Yes.
call, it's mutual aid,
It's a
you're a
mutual
police
aid
officer,
thing.
Right.
it's just.
So I just
And
want
I
to
think
be.
that's the answer that I'm going to get.
I
but
do
will
too,
say,
and that's what I said. I talked to Garen and I said,
It's not like our officers never leave the
yeah,
township.
their county insurance has said the same thing.
Yeah.
He said, if you could, Shannon, just find out
Okay.
if the manager could find out if there's any issues with their insurance. I think the answer's gonna be the same, but that way, when everybody gets there on the 31st, they have some.
At least that question and that concern is being null and voided that way.
Right, okay?
I do remember this in the beginning when it started, and I know there was a lot of questions, and I know
Yes.
there was a lot of questions with liability, so I remember I had a lot.
Yes.
And now it's finally surfacing at this time, and I thought we
Right.
were all covered, but I get it. I
Okay.
get it, okay.
So that's the
There-
only thing.
There is the addendum to it that says the liability will be picked up by the county.
Yes.
Period, they're paying an extra policy. So anything we do outside
It
of our
is.
normal duties, the county is responsible.
And I think
for
that's what
actions.
rectified my concerns at the
Yeah.
time.
But they had these questions, the officers that is, about like, if they are injured and they're hurt, or what happens, like, are they contributing
I understand.
hours to their pension?
No, I mean,
things
you're
like
gonna
that.
workman's comp, you got all that stuff if they get hurt,
Right.
and stuff like that.
Right.
Who's workman's
And the
comp?
county
Do they go on-
obviously
They go on
use
ours or they go on
disabilities.
theirs?
Yes, and the county's afraid because if they
That's
have
my
a
same, my
major
exact concerns
issue
when this all happened.
and all the officers say, we're not showing up.
Yeah,
I
I hear
mean,
you.
we have a major issue and we need them, you know, for an emergency in our county, we're in trouble.
And that's what happened. At Hopewell Center, you did a knee-jerk reaction because of the letter,
Yes.
right? But the county also submitted a letter saying that we're status
We're
quo,
covered.
we're gonna cover them.
We're
until
gonna
we get
cover,
an answer.
yes, they're not going to do that, so, okay, that's all I have.
Just to add, ordinance 271 as far as, in reference to, or ordinance to regulate data centers. I'm still waiting on the county, which I
Okay.
should get in the next
I was gonna ask.
few days.
All right.
Our planning commission reviewed it, recommend approval,
So
so
once
I'll
we
let
get
you
the
know when that
county.
happens, and
Okay.
we'll anticipate a hearing next month and get that,
For April, as long as the county is good.
correct, which